Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Look, we know you're busy, and you need the quickest, most comprehensive understanding of what's shaking up the high-performance auto world. Today, we're strapping in for a really detailed, critical look at the 2026 BMW M5 Hybrid. This isn't just, a minor update. It feels like BMW's fundamentally redefining their big performance sedan, blending that classic V8 muscle with, high voltage electric power. Okay, let's unpack this.
Absolutely. And our mission, based on these detailed performance reviews you've got here, is really to get past the headlines, the numbers. We need to distill how BMW actually engineered what some sources are calling, supercar territory in a sedan body. And crucially, identify what trade-offs this complex hybrid system brings, specifically weight, handling, that sort of thing, especially for a car that's always been seen as the ultimate daily driver.
Yeah, good point. And before we even talk engines, you just have to look at it. The visual impact, BMW is clearly making a statement with the look of this thing. Aggressive, definitely, but somehow still refined.
I think functional aggression is maybe the right term. What seems clear from the design analysis is that pretty much every styling tweak is linked back to cooling this much more complex powertrain. Yeah, the signature kidney grille is reshaped. It's bold, sure, but still elegant. But look lower down.
Oh yeah, those air intakes, they're huge. They just dominate the front bumper. And, they're not just for show. They scream, "This thing needs to breathe." Probably handling serious heat from that V8 plus the electric components. It sets it apart immediately from a regular 5 Series.
Exactly right. And the lighting, too, it reinforces that high-tech performance identity. Those razor-sharp laser LED headlights are a big part of it. Gives it that really modern, piercing look at night. It's a pretty effective way to signal, this is the most advanced M5 yet.
The whole stance looks lower, wider too, doesn't it? You see those muscular fenders, the sculpted lines?
Yeah.
It just looks athletic. And the wheels are key, I think. Big 20-inch ones, standard, but the optional 21s. They really nail that aggressive, planted look.
Mm-hmm. And if the front didn't convince you, the rear definitely seals the deal. You've got the obligatory quad exhaust tips, of course, but they sit inside this quite functional-looking carbon fiber diffuser. That, plus the little subtle spoiler on the trunk. It's all sending a clear message. This car is serious about airflow at speed. It's unmistakably M.
Yeah, that exterior really grabs your attention. Okay, but let's move inside, because the challenge for BMW has always been, keeping that track capability without losing the luxury feel you expect in a 6-figure car.
And this is where the reviews suggest BMW has really shown their mastery. They've managed to blend that sporty, aggressive feel with genuine, high-end luxury. The big thing, obviously, is that massive curved display, running the latest iDrive 9 system.
iDrive 9, we've heard about it. What's the specific advantage here? What makes this cockpit stand out?
Well, the sources really focus on its speed and how fluid the interface is. Apparently, unlike some older systems, iDrive 9 is just instant. Minimal lag, which is pretty critical when you're managing all the different vehicle settings. Plus, it's got unique M-specific displays and things like augmented reality navigation. Helps keep your focus up, especially in busy city driving.
I like that focus on the driver. The steering wheel, too, it's described as chunky, performance-focused, with those customizable M buttons right there.
Yeah, one reviewer mentioned programming them felt like setting up presets in a, fighter jet cockpit. Really reinforces that serious driver vibe.
It's all about having that control right at your fingertips, isn't it? And the seats reflect that dual personality, too. We're talking sport seats, premium leather, Alcantara. Sounds like they offer proper comfort for the daily commute. But then you hit an M mode, and they provide that really firm support you need when you're pulling serious G's in a corner. And it's not just about the front seats, is it? The whole cabin ambiance sounds pretty elevated. Customizable ambient lighting gives it that futuristic but still kind of cozy feel. And the build quality, real carbon fiber metal accents, sounds properly top-notch.
Yeah, and that touches on the practicality angle, right? For anyone trying to justify this as a family car, the sources do confirm there's still good legroom in the back, high-end features for rear passengers. It really seems to keep its usability as a, premium daily vehicle.
And it does all that while apparently sounding amazing inside. You get the Harman Kardon system standard, which is already pretty good, but that optional Bowers & Wilkins setup sounds like it turns the cabin into a proper concert hall. Matches the visual luxury, I guess.
It really sounds like the complete package, doesn't it? But let's be honest, nobody's buying an M5 mainly for the stereo.
Exactly. You buy it for the speed, the tech that makes it happen. And okay, here's where it gets really interesting. We have to talk about how BMW tackled this whole hybrid challenge?
This is really the core of it, isn't it? The M division has given it a new heart, a hybridized V8 twin-turbo, and the raw numbers are just staggering. We're talking a combined output of 718 horsepower. Astonishing. That acceleration figure, 0 to 60 in just over 3 seconds. Yeah, that officially puts it in supercar territory, just like they promised.
But hang on, 718 horsepower is huge, but it's only part of the equation, right? The reviews keep mentioning that hybrids, while powerful, usually add a lot of weight. Where's the catch here? How did BMW deal with the unavoidable extra mass of the battery, the motors?
That is the critical question. And yes, the source material confirms it. The hybrid system adds several hundred pounds compared to the old purely V8 model. BMW's approach seems to be focusing that weight low down and centrally in the car. Battery placement is absolutely key, usually sits low in the chassis, maybe under the rear seats, to keep the center of gravity down. That helps mask the feeling of bulk. But yeah, the mass is definitely still there.
Okay, so if the weight's managed low, how does the system actually change the feel of driving it compared to the older, lighter M5s?
What's really fascinating, I think, is how the electric motor changes the power delivery itself. Before, the V8 had to wait for the turbos to spool up, there was always that tiny moment of lag. Now, the electric motor gives you this instant massive shove of torque right from 0 RPM. It completely eliminates that lag, so the power delivery feels immediate, relentless. Gives it a responsiveness the old car just couldn't match.
That instant torque must explain those crazy acceleration numbers then. And getting all that power down, that takes some serious engineering. We're talking BMW's MX Drive all-wheel drive system here, presumably.
MX Drive is pretty much essential to handle 718 horsepower. Yeah. It guarantees maximum traction. But the key thing for this deep dive is how it keeps that M-car feel. It's not just a simple AWD setup. It uses an active rear differential, apparently, which can intelligently shift torque between the rear wheels.
Right, and this is where we get to the